I want to try to take out the misconception from people's minds that, a lot of times they see people that, I don't want to say Rabotai, but Chas v'Shalom, they do everything against Hashem, and you see them successful. Everything they have, money, car, everything they have, and people come up to me, Rabbi, why Hashem does this, why Hashem does this? Rabotai, Moshe Rabbeinu asked this question, why do evil people prosper? Why do righteous people suffer? But Rabbi said, I want to try to take this misconception out. Don't think when a person does Navera that there's no cheshbon. A person is going to have to give an accounting. There's no such thing as free lunch. You do Navera, if you don't do Teshuvah, you have to pay for it. Not you, your children, your grandchildren, Chas v'Shalom. That's what it says. Up to 3 generations you could be punished. The reward, up to even 100 generations. That's why it's very, very critical that whenever we do something, we have to think if what I'm doing now is good or not. And don't look at other people, Rabotai, because other people will not be with you on the Yom Adin. So guys, in Menorot HaMaor, in Ner Aleph, in Hagdama, page Lamed Hey, he says over here, he speaks about the Rishaim, he says like this, Ve'im ha'el yitbarach, if Hashem may he be blessed, Ma'arich lahem tova, ve'shalva be'olam hazeh, if Hashem gives the Rishaim, you see over here in this world, he gives them the good, he gives them peace, hu lenakot kol zichutam be'olam hazeh, Rabotai, because he wants to be able to clean them out completely from all their merits in this world. Shu kalev aved, in order for him to be able to get finished and get lost. Why? Why do you want to pay a person who's evil in this world? Kedei she'iten lahem onosham mushlam la'olam haba. In order to be able to repay them back in olam haba completely, to punish them from A to Z, Rabotai. He pays them everything that they did over here good, in order to be able to punish them in the next world. K'degarsinam b'pirka kama detanit, daf yur aleph, amur aleph, el imunah, Rabotai. The pasuk says like this, that Hashem is faithful. What does that mean? Kishem shakadosh baruch hu mishalem schar tov latzedikim, al mitzvah kala, shosim b'olam hazeh l'olam haba. Hashem over here, Rabotai, you know what means Hashem is faithful? When a Kadosh Baruch, when a person does even the smallest mitzvah, Hashem is going to pay you back for doing this mitzvah in this world, in Olam Haba. You should know you're cashing in. There's nothing that Hashem is going to forget. Hashem is not going to forget it. You could be in your room, you could be by yourself, nobody's seeing you, nobody watching you. Doesn't mean anything. You always want to do what Hashem says. Even for the smallest mitzvah, Hashem sees it and you will get paid. But Rabotai, but here's the secret. Kach mishalem l'reshaim be'olam hazeh al mitzvah kala shosim be'olam hazeh. This is the way, just like a tzaddik gets paid in the next world for one small mitzvah, in this world the Rashaim also get paid for one small mitzvah. Hashem tries to pay them off over here, so this way he doesn't have to see them over there. Then the pasuk continues, and the pasuk says, Ve'en aval, that there is no inquiry by Kadosh Baruch Hu. Rabotai, listen to this carefully. Kishem sha'Kadosh Baruch Hu nifra min harishaim ala vera kala. Just like a Kadosh Baruch Hu, when he takes retribution on the wicked people for even the smallest avera, shosim b'olam hazeh that they do in this world, la'olam haba and olam haba, kach nifraim min hatzadikim al avera kala shosim b'olam hazeh. So to the tzadikim, when they do one small avera in this world, chas v'shalom, Hashem is also going to take with their retribution in this world. Why? Maseh Berachot says only for one reason, Rabotai. Because Hashem wants the tzadikim to have full olam haba. You know how they say when a person works out, the more pain, the more gain. You put 10 pounds, you're not going to have no muscle. You put 200 pounds, 300 pounds, he's working, you know he's going to become a strong person. The more you put, the stronger he becomes. That's what Hashem does with the tzaddikim. Sometimes he gives them for one avera, he pays them in this world. Why? Because he wants them to have a perfect olam haba. Then the pasuk continues and he says, tzaddik v'yasharhu, that tzaddik is, that the Hashem is righteous and he's completely straight, Rabotai. If you ever see anything in this world that doesn't seem right to your eyes, Rabotai, don't think it's Hashem's fault. It's everything our doing. Rabbi Noach Olban one time said, there was a huge Talmid Chacham, he used to learn every single day, 24 hours, 7 days a week. One day he was walking, young guy, one day he was walking the street, Lo Leinu, not seeing the car, he passed a red light, bam, he flew on the spot, he died. All the people in the community started saying, how could it be? I understand if you didn't keep Shabbat. I understand if you chas v'shalom, lo leinu slept with women. He didn't do nothing. He was sitting and learning all day. Why would Hashem take such a good person? So Rabbi Obam said, guys should never say, why does Hashem do whatever He does? Don't ever say that. Why? Because we don't know about that. He said that it could have been that maybe he spoke during davening in shul, or maybe he spoke during when the Sefer Torah was out, which is also a very big avera. Can you imagine when you're speaking to your wife, or if you're doing something, you speak to somebody important, and you get interrupted by something unimportant? This is a disgrace. When you're in Hashem's house, show us b'kasha on Hashem. Now we do everything, email, shmemail, WhatsApp. We take care of all our problems while we're davening. Rabotai, this is very wrong. It's all halachot in Shulchan Aruch. And anyone, Rabotai, you should know there's no such a thing that Hashem punishes for no reason. Every little thing, it has its own reason. So that's it. What does that mean, Tzadik v'yasharu? What does that mean, Hashem is righteous and He is straight? Amru, they said, B'sh'at pitirato shel adam, when a person leaves this world, Rabotai, kol ma'asav nichtavim lefanav, everything, all his action that he ever did is written before him. Can you imagine? From day one when you're born until the last day up until 120, everything is written. Can you imagine? So a person think, I cheated him here, I stole with him, I slept over there. The husband doesn't. Rabotai, what you mean? Rabotai, anything when a person does in the verb, bigilui, besetter, in hiding, Hashem will reveal it one day in open. We see what goes on today. Today with the internet, everybody's always being like, what do you call that? Red flag, everybody's being caught. Rabotai, you think you could run away? You could never run away from Hashem. You could maybe run away from yourself, even that is impossible. But you could never run away from Hashem. If you think you're lying to the people that you're tzaddik and you do everything right, and you're cheating the system, whatever it is you might be doing, Rabbi said everything's going to come out to the front line. Everybody's going to know about it in the end. That's what he says. Bishat pitirato shel adam, when a person leaves this world, when he dies, kol masav nichtavim lefanav ve'omrim lo. Rabotai, listen to this. All his actions are written before him, and they say to him, Kacha asita b'yom ploni. This is what you did on a certain day. There was once a woman when Rabbi Yehuda Patai brings down a story with a woman that she had to go through Kaf HaKelim many hundreds of years. What was her punishment? While she was married, she was sleeping around with other men. So they said, do you know how many times you slept with your neighbor? No, I don't remember. They gave her the exact number. Rabotai, because there's nothing that passes by Hashem. Not the biggest thing you do, not the smallest thing. Everything by Hashem, check. Black ink. Unless you do tshuva, Rabotai. It's not a joke. Don't look at people and think they're having a good time. Rabotai, I'm telling you right now. In the end, just let, the string has two ends. Beginning and end. Let till the end. See what's going to happen. Rabotai, you're going to say, thank you Hashem that I did not follow these people. That's what they tell him. This is what you did on a certain day. Vehu omer, and he's going to say, yes, this is what I did. Ve'omrim lo, Rabotai, they're going to tell him, chatom. Sign on what you did. And he puts a signature, Rabotai. Like the pasuk says, biyad kol adam yachtom. V'lo od eila, Rabbi said, not only this. When a person is going to get his punishment, eila shemazdik alav edadin ve'omer, yafeh dantuni, yafeh dantuni. The person is going to say, Hashem, you judge me favorably. For though all the affairs that I ever did, the punishment chasam that's coming to a person is going to say, Hashem, you know something? You are the righteous judge because this is what is coming to me. And sometimes I never understand Rabotai. When it comes to tickets, when it comes to penalties, IRS, Shmairs, all these things, people are afraid of doing something not to get caught. But when it comes to mitzvahs and averas, Hashem is going to forgive me, Rabotai. A person that says Hashem is going to overlook my sins, Rabotai, you should know his life is overlooked. Therefore, B'ezrat Hashem, we have to know, Rabotai, especially in the summer, I keep on saying it, especially in the summer, do not look at people. I don't want to say it, I have to say it. Do not look at people, black pants, white shirt, hat, beard, peyot. Rabbi said when they're doing something wrong, do not learn from them. We do not learn from people, Rabotai. We learn from what the Shulchan Aruch tells us. Baruch Adonai L'olam. Amen v'amen. Rabbi Chanan ben